Hello, future millionaire. Today is a very special video. Truly, this is the secret layer of Satoshi Nakamoto. Here I will be presenting to you one of the disciples of Satoshi, Chris.
Hi guys, how you doing?
So, Chris, tell me a bit more about this place. What is this place exactly?
This is my lair.
Yes, this is where he lives.
Funny thing is, because you guys probably hear that English is not my first language, but I've been living in Australia for 10 plus years, and I only recently learned this word lair for 2 years. I'm not a superhero buff enough, but now I know what it means. So yeah, this is my lair.
Yes.
Lair, is how you say it.
So, because I live only at secret locations, and Chris was willing to provide this location for our special project. The special project is actually scouting for the new talents for our newscasting service. We have a new newscasting for Bitcoin coming up. We want to have a continuous broadcasting about news in Bitcoin space, and for that, we want to get professionals in news space. So
That's right.
we started the casting process last night. Where else at the casino, because the best and the brightest young people are there. So the requirements is very simple, and this is all the call for casting call, and this is very serious because all the casting testing will be done here. Maybe we'll give them an introduction at the same time. I tell them what it's all about. Okay, thanks, Chris.
No worries. Thanks guys. Yep.
All right, what's going on here is that this is the place we're going to doing our broadcasting and video conferencing, and also casting, testing, video screen testing, all the stuff we need to do to prepare for videos. And because right now my studio is not ready, this is the best possible location we can find. And give you guys an idea, that's the view to the outside. So yesterday we started the first scouting process. So we went to the 19 on a Saturday evening, and there was a lot of young people, and we found two very talented young women who are in communication. They're studying communication. One of them is a lawyer, another one is a communication specialist. We would like to present them to our audience as the news face for the Bitcoin news, what we're going to do. So, but before we can actually do that, we do have to screen test them, because nobody knows for sure if you can do the job of news reading before you have done it. Okay, as you can see, this place has a very good view, and it's a very safe place. Even if it rains and thunders and everything's still very accessible. On top of that, this is a public space, so it's very safe for anybody who works here with us. There's no doubt we take care of the safety of our people as the utmost important security, as the number one reason to work with us. So let me just put it down and talk about this now for a while. Okay. All right. I got to restart this thing a little bit, because I need to explain to people now why we're doing this new service. Because I realized on YouTube there's very, very few actual real news service about Bitcoin Cash. I've been talking about certain fundamental things in my videos. I usually feature those locations to entice people to come to Gold Coast for meetup. That's actually the real reason, guys. And that's the reason we have people like Blackjack 31 who traveled all the way with the family to Byron Bay to participate in our meetup. It was COVID that stopped him from coming over the border, but we brought the meetup to him, so that was a great thing. However, for new service, we want to have a fixed location. So right now we're still constructing and evaluating where the best location is for the studio. Meanwhile, we're going to use this setup as our studio, and I hope by looking at my footage, you can see everything is audio should be okay, video should be more than okay, and we want to have a consistent background so that the newscaster we're using will receive the best possible support when they read the news to you. Now, the thing is, how do they get paid? Because we have a shoestring budget of practically no dollars. As a YouTuber in the last 4 years, even though I made so many videos, I've never received a single cent of payment from YouTube yet due to privacy concerns. I decided not to go ahead to identify myself to YouTube. Therefore, I will never be paid by YouTube, even though you see advertising things. That's mainly to push the video higher in the ranking, not to get any payment. Therefore, we utilize our Bitcoin Cash network, and we make direct payments. So those people we are engaging for this service, we have explained to them for the first time last night how Bitcoin Cash works, and we gave them wallet. Each one also received the first Bitcoin, and I told them, which is hard to explain, so I want to explain to the people at the same time too, is that the Those people is going to read those news for you. We're going to spread the good news about Bitcoin Cash. At the same time, we're going to blend in their paper wallet or their public address. And please support our readers, because as you know, on Bitcoin Network, if you pay to their public address, they will receive those payments directly. Those people we are engaging are students. They are not full-time news people, so they do it out of passion, out of conviction, also out of altruism, because they spend a lot of time to prepare for it. You can't believe how expensive it is actually for a woman to get ready for camera. The makeup alone costs hundreds of dollars. So I just want to point this one out. So please, anybody who's going to watch those news, please support our team. They're not being paid any other way because we don't have a budget for that. Instead, we are relying on the public network of Bitcoin Network to support our endeavor. And if they can make a living of reading news for Bitcoin Cash, then we actually creating a proof of concept of rudimental peer-to-peer media services. And trust me, those are very nice young women who are into Bitcoin now after we have showed them how this thing works. And please support us. And in 2 days time, we're gonna release the first footages, and depends on the feedback, we decide do we make it bigger or smaller or permanent or not. So if you guys see those videos and see those women, please be respectful. They are here to help us with our cause. Please support them as much as you can, like what you guys did with Sanya, which was amazing. Now she is working in the background to spread Bitcoin Cash in markets of around the world. But that update will come when the time is due. Now for the news readers, for them, the only source of income for reading those news is from those wallets. Therefore, please support them as much as you can. Okay, so this is the whole setup. I make everything super transparent in my videos. As you know, there's nothing to hide in Bitcoin Cash, and make sure this whole thing works out. I have confidence in you guys. Comment below, give me some suggestions if you have better ideas. Meanwhile, I'm getting the first people ready for screen tests. Okay, see you in the next one.